Hello and welcome to me, Healer K, to your July 2020 Astro Tarot energy reading. And as last month, it will be the same, that there will be two parts. The first part is the general about the astrological horoscope energies for July. And then in the second part, I will go into each zodiac house and each sign, rising sign, to see what's will happening just for you. So, okay, let's start. And I has put out the 12 zodiac signs here: the Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And beneath every card I put the planets that are in each sign, and also the lunar eclipse and the new moon, and also where we have the North Node and the South Node. And the changes we can see from June is that now has Aries ruler Mars did enter Aries at the 28th of June, and now Mars will stay here in Aries for almost 6 months. Usually it stays 6 weeks in each sign, but it will go, now it goes direct, and later on it will go retrograde, and then again go direct. So in January next year, Mars will proceed to Taurus. And what's more new here is that here in Capricorn we will have Jupiter and Pluto come together. So in a conjunction, so it will be Jupiter that stands for abundance and Pluto for transformation. So when they come together, they can create great wealth and opportunities, create resources. And what more? Yeah. And then on the 2nd of July, Saturn retrogrades into the Capricorn to finish off what the triad started there in the eclipse in January. And it will stay there until mid of December, before it will continue over into Aquarius finally. Okay, and the 5th of July we will have a lunar eclipse, a quite small minor lunar eclipse in Capricorn. But the energy of a lunar eclipse is where we need to make changes, and this card states that Capricorn, moon in Capricorn is about accomplishment, and that's the energy we've been seeing here for the last 5-6 months, that there are a lot of change going on with the COVID triad of Saturn, Jupiter and Pluto here. So Saturn returning into here, and the lunar eclipse to take place here at the 5th of July. So more energies will come here in play. But since this is quite slow planets, this will unfold during the upcoming 6 months. Okay, and the 13th of July we have Mercury here in Cancer, Mercury is about mind, communication, and ruler of both Virgo and Gemini will start to go direct at the 13th of July. So now could be a good time to make agreements, sign deals, go into new work relations or private relations, because now you will be able to see more clear on things. The 20th, we will have a new moon in Cancer, and a moon in Cancer that's about belonging. So this will be a cozy feeling of getting closer to people around you and in your home. Okay, that's the activities that take place here during the month, and let's revise what's actions we have in each sign. So in Aries we will have the Mars energy, so we will be more active this month than previous. And Uranus continue to stay in Taurus, and the Gemini energy will be transferred and combined with Venus that started to go direct here. And Gemini and Venus now helps us to actually see our life path, digging, finding, looking, how will my path be, and what possibilities can what advantages do I have, what resources do I have, what talents do I have that I can actually use here. And for many out there, you will see that you will find new careers that you actually will start off doing, that shows up from absolutely nothing, that it's totally different from what you've been doing before. Because, and here is the help you have for that. Since it's in Gemini, now shifts can go from one thing to the other. The polarity, the duality of Gemini goes swift. So swift changes. And in Cancer, we have some activity here, and not forget that we have the Sun, the spirit energy, combined in this Cancer energy about being emotional, sensitive, caring, loving, and focusing on family and your relatives, your life partners. And the 23rd, the Sun will move from Cancer into Leo, so that will also activate an energy from coziness to more flamboyant, dramatic, proud and passionate energy that will focus on the importance of self-belief. And then we have Virgo, that's not activated any specific, same with Libra and Scorpio this month. And Sagittarius had a lot of activity last month with the solar eclipse, and the lunar eclipse, and that's now moved into and take place in Capricorn this month. So here we have a little more activity in the Capricorn. Aquarius, it was more energy in the last month, has no planets. And in June, in Pisces, Neptune started to go retrograde. So we have a lot of retrograde energy this month, both Mercury and Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, and Neptune is going retrograde. So that's why I, to sum up, put that retrograde will still be the major energy here, but the shift from July is that we will be more in more home cozy and more energy active with activation of Aries and Leo. So I also notice here that we have air is not so activated this month. So we see more of the Capricorn earth energy, some of the Cancer Pisces water energy, and lot of activation of fire energy. So if June felt slow, there will be more traction in more things get done in July. Okay, so this is the energies for July 2020, and now we will continue with your sign, zodiac sign reading, and what will happen in your 12 houses. Hello, my fiery Aries, to your energy tarot reading for July 2020. I have put out the 12 houses regarding to your ascendant. Since you're an Aries, your first house is in Aries, and your second in Taurus, and so on, and your final 12th house is in the 12th zodiac sign, Pisces. And I put out your card here so you can see and be present here for the reading of your July month. And also here is the tarot cards for each house, and I have been sitting here a moment and taking in the energies and try to get a sense of what is the story that is going to unfold here with all these dynamics. And I did think when I did put out the first 5 cards that it's only major arcana or court cards from the minor arcana that I did really shuffle and think about you, Aries, and what messages you need to get from your guides and from the spirit. So this is a strong month for you, and the card that all the time is pointing at me and looking at me is the rabbit Lepus in 7 of Swords, which is in the 9th house of travel, higher education, faith, beliefs, your religion, what you believe in. And 7 of Swords is about getting clarity, get a sharp mind, and get power. And I sense here a form of betrayal. You feel betrayed. This could obviously could be viewed in two ways, but it's a Gemini energy with the swift Mercury, airy, sharp. But you feel in this, your beliefs or what you believe in has been betrayed. And that, I sense, is the driving force is the base of your actions this month. And if we start here with your first house, since Mars, the ruler of Aries, has entered Aries sun sign, and you get the King of Wands, that is the cardinal fire of Aries and Mars. So here we have the triple energy of Mars, the triple energy of Aries. This is fire, fire, fire. And the first house is about your physical body, your outlook, your self-image, your life philosophy, your consciousness. So what people will see in the outer world, your behavior, your physical appearances, your face, your hair, your clothes, your vibe, your energy, they will meet a highly fiery, vibrant person in you. Strong, strong energies here. You will be on fire this month. And in the second house, we have the Fool. The second house is about your possessions, your assets, your talent, your values, how solid you are, luxuries, credit score. And here we have the Uranus energy. And Uranus is in Taurus. So you will take a leap, the fool's leap, in your finance area. It's like, I don't care. I want something else. I will do this. I don't care what it will cost me. I will do this. This is my mission. So let's hope that the Neptune here in Pisces, that is retrograding, that is not deluding you in some major way, but it's sextile here, so it's favorable energies between the 12th house and the Neptune energy. But you will leap here without knowing. We've not have clarity about all the consequences. And the Uranus is about creativity and doing intelligent solutions. So you are not leaping the fool's leap only. You have some support from the divine, from cosmos when you do that. Okay, and then we have the sun, the spirit energy in your third house. That's about speech, thoughts, social media, dating, street life, discussions, surroundings, your social life. And the sun here is about joy, material happiness, warmth, success, vitality. So whatever is going on in your close neighborhood, you will be the radiant, joyful person. And you have Venus here that works together with you. Okay. In your fourth house of family and inner world and self-care and your private and your real estate. Here we have the Chariot that is about will, victory, challenge, very much your energy of I am. But since it's a Cancer sign, it comes from your need of feel the calmness and security and the coziness of your home. So even if it's a lot of energies going on here, you will treasure and guard your home, even though the Chariot can spin in can provide a swift and rocky road. You will calm it down and balance it here. You will not put any more fire here than to protect it. And create stability to the Chariot. In the fifth house, the passion, you have the King of Pentacles. So it's both ambition and discipline, power, wealth. It's an cardinal earthy energy. And since you have your fifth house in Leo and Sun will enter in Leo at the 23rd of July. So I think if we put only one word to describe the fifth house, passion, and you will manifest the passion in your life in an earthy way. So I think this will be a very carnival celebration, passion month for you in your private family zone. The great place for release of all fiery energy here. In Virgo, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this and the sixth house is about work, details, health, everyday routines, daily rituals. So Ace of Pentacles is about a new venture, new opportunity, and stable finances. So I think your everyday work will have something new will show up, something new will begin here that will create stability in your everyday life. In the seventh house of the significant relationships, private relationship like family members or spouse partner, or business partners or business relationships. The High Priestess is about secrets, mystery, intuition, trust. So you feel that there is something going on here that you need to manage. And you will manage it on an emotional, secure, mature way. And that is on the axis of this fiery I am energy and in relationship to your significant persons in your life, you need a balance here, and the High Priestess will, with the watery energy to your fire energy, put some balance in this. So it's almost like merging these two energies, and you will be some temperance taking place here. In your 8th house, about your investments, other people, monies, and the underworld, which you have in Scorpio. So the underworld is accentuated here. You are getting the Ace of Swords here. So this is some new ideas or new job taking place here, but it could also be a conflict here. The Ace of Swords is sharp, airy energy, and we have the cruise sign, so this could mean conflict. You think you see clear, but the other axis is the Fool energy, so something new happen here, but it's not sure that you know how to deal with this properly. But something new here will happen in this area. In the 9th house, the travel house, about foreign travel or higher education or your faith and your beliefs systems. I already gone through this little, and feeling betrayed, and this is the Sagittarius, that is a truth searching sign, a fiery truth searching sign. Also now with the South Node, with the life depths of our history, our previous behaviors and beliefs, and this is big energy here in the 9th house that may be little more moderated by the sun here in the 3rd house. But again, the sense of feeling betrayed on what I believe in, that is a sense that will prevail in you. In the 10th house, the house of career, the legacy you will leave behind, your achievements, your competence, your fame in the outer world. Here we see the dragon in the 9 of Wands, and 9 of Wands is about courage, persistence, resilience, maintaining boundaries, and hold to the final stand. So it is a Sagittarius energy, a fiery energy, and close to the sun. So you will fight for your outward persona, but it's almost like it's going on repeat. It's you're not believing in this anymore. That's you're like the the dragon is a reptile that's change skins from time to time, and you feel that you take a fight for yourself with the old skin. That's a new skin wants to come out here, but as long as you not feel and sense the new skin is in place, you need to fight to fight for what the old skin, what your old beliefs told you to fight for. And the other side of the axis is your private sphere with the chariot and your fourth home about home, that it's a way of maintaining the control here of what's going on. Continue to your 11th house, about friendship, group activity, your community, your hope, your tribe. And here you are in 10 of Pentacles energy. That's a kind of retirement. Something is coming to an end. And with the end also comes the seed to the new. And it's a Capricorn energy that, how can I put it, Capricorn and Virgo and Taurus together energy, but something new, a new tribe. You will dock in your collective energy to some new group, some new friends, some new group creativity activities. So something is coming to an end here. And as long as, in the 10th house, as long as the new is not born and put in motion, you need to keep your old outward persona in place. And in the 12th house, the surrender, the house of where you retreat, escape, hide, and release, process internally things that makes you itch inside. You have the Two of Swords, so there is something that you need to take some decision, road cross. You walk your path, but now it divides and you need to make a choice. And I'm sure that this choice will affect how you will connect to new friends, new tribe, and get a new outward persona. And I think these two of swords is about the feeling betrayed about your beliefs. You need to create new beliefs, and that is difficult, especially when you are so much in your fiery energy. So yeah, it is a lot of things going on here. To sum up, we are still in retrograde dynamics, and the sense of feeling betrayed is the need to review and reinvent something to create the growth, to see the new path that will be your create your new stability in your financial life. So I think I stop here. I will put out the cards to clarify here, And then you can check the extended reading on my Patreon. And please be a member there. And if you stop here, thank you for looking at this. And I hope it was helpful for you. And if you like this reading, please subscribe, like, and absolutely comment. I love to read your comment, whatever it is. So bye, and for you on Patreon, see you soon. Exciting. This will be an exciting extended reading. Celebration, choices, but also worries, feeling stuck. Choices and Fool show up again. So have a nice July and see you again. Bye bye.